William Christopher Sweat worked for the well-known local firm Motley Rice, representing clients who had been wronged. Today, the tables were turned as he pleaded guilty to stealing millions from the firm and clients. An interesting note from today's hearing, Judge Richard Gergel compared the financial scheme to that of Alec Murdaugh. Today in the courtroom, Sweat appeared calm as he pleaded guilty to 4 counts of money laundering and 4 counts of wire fraud, facing up to 20 years in prison and $750,000 in fines.
Look, these financial crimes are sophisticated. Lawyers hold positions of both private trust with their clients and public trust.
According to the Department of Justice, from 2018 through 2024, the 42-year-old lawyer defrauded clients by reportedly establishing legal service companies and charging his employer, Motley Rice, and its clients for illegitimate fees and services. He would also submit requests for reimbursements for fake clients and fake injury claims. The Department of Justice claims in an attempt to hide his crimes, Sweat would launder funds through accounts he controlled, fraudulently taking at least $1.5 million from the firm and its clients.
When they violate their trust in such egregious ways that we kind of outlined today, he created these fake companies, he created these false expense reports, he laundered money, email accounts, laundering money through separate bank transactions. They're hard to prove and they're hard to uncover, but we at the U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI prioritize these complex financial crimes in terms of investigating and prosecuting them, and we continue to prosecute them to the fullest.
The scheme was discovered after a bank flagged a check Sweat cashed as fraudulent and notified the law firm who conducted with him as a paralegal at the firm, but the firm did not know they were married until 2022. Sweat refuted that she was involved. Limehouse referred to his wife as a victim of Sweat's crimes, Sweat's defense attorney agreeing.
I think, as was said in court today, one, she was referenced as a victim, and I think more importantly, she's not being referenced anywhere as being involved in the crime as someone who's a defendant or a target of the investigation.
Prosecuting and defense attorneys both indicated much more information will be presented at Sweat's sentencing. Prosecutors saying that they believe more than the $1.5 million may have been stolen, and the defense is saying there is more to the story.
We expect to establish that over 250 victims of the law firm were victims in this case. The law firm has made all of those individuals whole years ago when these schemes were uncovered, but they are victims of these crimes, and so they've been notified of the proceedings today, and they will get to play a role in the sentencing if they wish to do so.
We've been trying to take accountability for it and do the right thing since then. So I think when we get to sentencing, there'll certainly be more information about kind of what led to this.
And Sweat was given a $50,000 unsecured bond with standard conditions, instructing him not to speak with his wife about the case. His sentencing date has not been set, but you can count on 2 to be there. In studio, I'm Emma Charles. Count on 2.